Today we're going to share with you how we made our greenhouse almost indestructible. Yeah?
Almost.
Maybe?
Yeah.
How fast is the fastest winds up here?
Strongest gust we've had so far has been 113 miles per hour.
It was so hard and so fast that it actually made the biggest sliding glass door that you can get. It took it and threw it like it was nothing.
Yeah,
Broke everywhere.
This started out life as a standard everyday Harbor Freight special, greenhouse, real cheapy kind of stuff. But we figured out really quickly that this thing needed to be fortified a little bit more. So when this was rebuilt, which Tina will show you in a few minutes here, we had to build this wood frame kind of around everything, kind of holds it. But we also figured out that the panels weren't going to stay in with just the clips that it came with. So what we ended up doing is using some of that UV resistant silicone, so something with a color in it. In this case, we chose white. But we just did that around all the panels. And as you can tell, it was done in a big hurry because it was, windy and rainy and gross. But anyway, we did that and the panels have been perfect ever since. Not one issue. So that's one way to get a very inexpensive greenhouse from Harbor Freight and make it sort of stand up.
We started out by tearing down this old chicken structure that used to be there and flatten it out really well so that way the greenhouse could have a nice level surface to sit on. The framing was really hard to put together, but we figured it out. It became a for real greenhouse, got all those panels in. That was a little tough, but we did it. And it really made me so happy. I've always wanted a greenhouse and now I finally had one. We know the winds get so bad up here, so we started building a wooden structure around it just to give it a little extra oomph because we knew that aluminum would just bend. Planted myself a pretty little garden in there. My kitty loves it too. And it was all going just fine until tragedy struck and our big winds came and it blew out panels and I was so upset. But me and Paul looked hard. We found every piece and we were able to get it put back together again. So I had taken all the dirt out because I had to have room so we could build it up again. And so then I just kind of started over from scratch and I put a whole brand new garden in again. This time I kind of framed the dirt in. I kind of learned from the past that it was kind of crumbling inwards. It would kind of get in my footway. I'd knock the edge of it with my footing and then that'd crumble it apart. So this gave it a little more structure. Planted some seeds and before I knew it, those little seedlings started popping up and I was so super happy. And in the summertime, I'd put up this cloth. Now I will say that blanket was a little heavy. So I started putting sheets instead and that worked perfect. And this way I could plant in the summer also. It wasn't long after this that we had to go find all the pieces again because it blew apart one more time. But we managed to put it back together and we found this thing here that we restored and painted it. And it seemed like a good idea. I was gonna put seedlings on it and grow it, but it just took up so much room that I eventually took it out. And this is the funny little way that I put the boards together. When I started putting them together, Paul cut up some pieces that was just perfect so I could make it higher. And today we are going to put them back pretty much almost like it is here, but even better. It's been a long journey coming. This thing, as you can see from the photos, it was in pieces for a while. I was lucky enough to find all of our pieces. Oh my gosh. So far, we're keeping us safe from the weather, from everything getting tore up. And now we're gonna make it rodent proof, I hope.
Yeah.
It should do the trick.
We can make it almost bulletproof.
I don't know about that.
It looks like a lot of nothing. What's it gonna look like?
Well, what's going to happen is I've been clearing all this side out, putting it on this side, and then I'm gonna take some material, which I'll show you in a second. We're gonna lay it down, because you know what's been happening?
What? Rodents.
Yep. Rodents suck. Show you where they've been getting in. Right over there.
Oh.
You can see where they've been digging.
Jerks.
There's a bunch of other spots too in the corner. Well, before I've had all this dirt here, it showed holes where they've been digging through everything. It just sucks. I know it's hard to get to.
Yeah, I'll get to it.
And one of these days we got to get all those Model A parts out of there.
What are you talking about? That's the part I like about this.
Yeah. Got so full of weeds and stuff. This whole area I gotta rake out.
We'll have to rake this out, I think.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't know, do you think it's gonna be big enough?
I don't know,
We'll
find
soon
out.
see.
We got
It
this.
should be long enough.
We got some scraps here too. You want those?
Sure. Woo!
Looks like that over there. All right, that should do it.
Nice.
Oh, there's a little piece over here too. No, it's a little piece. Kind of worthless.
Yeah, it might plug up some holes if there's some holes, I guess.
All right, I think that's it. The rest of this looks like all the old pots and stuff. Here's a
Yeah,
ceramic pot.
and let's see, how many Model A parts do you have in
We're
there?
not talking about that, are we?
Yeah.
No.
They're kind of everywhere.
Well, that's the part of the garden I like.
Yeah.
Look at that. I bet you forgot you had that.
Nope. So while Paul's getting a tape measure and some other things we'll be needing, I'm just finishing cutting up this first panel of the little tiny squares. It's metal, kind of like chicken wire, but it's more rigid. And then that's what I'm going to be laying on the floor in the greenhouse. I still have to get some of the little weed pieces off of this, but I really want to see how long exactly it is, if I need to cut some off, or do we need to add to it? Whew. Actually, I think we need to cut some off. Wow, awesome. All right, I'm gonna finish getting the rest of this dirt out of here, and we can finally lay down some of that wire. Keep those stupid rodents out of here.
You gonna plug the holes or just leave them for now? You gonna plug the holes or just leave them?
Yeah, I'll shove some stuff down in there just so it's closed up, but I mean, they'd probably try to dig back through and they're like, oh, what the heck's this stuff in my way? This stuff's pokey. I should be wearing gloves, but I'm not. It's all right. I'm gonna live. Okay, so what I want to do is overlap this on top of the wood on all sides, this back one, so that way I can bend it down some. Use my foot, that's stronger. And then I'm gonna put the staples through this side. First, I'm gonna tack this down on the top. That way those little varmints can't get through no matter what. Tried it one way. I think it's going to work out better if we just do the staples all on the inner part of the board. It's too hard. This stuff is so rigid, it's hard to staple it on the top and then bend it enough to get it on the sides. So it's going to be good this way. It's fine. I'm going to use my feet since they are much stronger than my hands. Get it bent in there nicely. And that way the boards will fit up right up against this, because I like to put the boards on the inside, right on the inside of this board, so that it protects this from getting constantly wet from watering the plants. And I think it'll work out good that way and keep the stupid rodents out. Well, I've been working at this, getting exhausted. My staple gun kind of sucks. You seem to have a better idea here and more energy.
Let's see.
Well, I got most of it done down there. I was gonna finish up that one.
I'm gonna do it where it actually holds.
Yeah. All right. Your man hands and your better stapler is definitely outdoing me.
Mine's made in USA.
No wonder.
Yeah, it's like night and day.
But I will say, there's nothing like a man's hand strength. Giving the man props.
Yeah.
So as soon as he's done doing the rest of that area, I don't know if you're going to go all the way around and fixed my little wimpy staples that I put
Yep.
in. His are much longer, much better. So I think he's just gonna go and do a little bit rounding. Yeah, and then we'll start tackling this side after we put the boards in on this side. Should make it so that the mice can't get in, or the voles, or the gophers. Like it was.
What are you trying to decide?
Well, I'm trying to decide if I want to put that back in here. At the time though, and it was right here. And then in later time, I put it back there. I was going to use it to put seeds on, the starters, all that kind of stuff. But then the only thing bad was on that end of the whole thing, I had to make things that were going to grow lower, like lettuce or beets or, you know, something that's not going to get all tall.
Yeah.
Because then the bottom's only so high.
Right.
So yeah, I'm just trying to decide if I want to put it back in there or not. It was kind of neat, but then again, it's like almost part of me wants to have the whole entire thing like a big U that's, you know, easy for us to pick stuff from instead of having to squat so much. Getting old, my hips are wearing out. For the sake of time, I think we're going to use the wood we have already, right? I think that was the, the opinion that we've come upon. It is actually really hot in here. It's what, probably in the 60s today?
Maybe 70 tops.
Yeah, but in here, it's really, we're sweating like crazy. So at another time, maybe we'll make it to higher in the wooden all the way in the U shape and all the stuff I talked about. But I think just putting it back to where it was is going to be primo. Yeah, all right, we're going to put in some boards. May I have one of the short boards that you had in your hand there? Thank you. All right, I believe this went here against that as far as what I sure am glad I kept this side in so I could kind of follow the pattern again. Otherwise, I'm not sure if I would have known what I had done. Follow it again. All right, so we just got to decide if I wanted to put it lower on that side or lower on this side, because what it did is those boards are about, I don't know, about so much shorter, I believe. So I made it higher with a board going this way, and so it like kind of did a step. So it was lower here, higher here. Does that make sense?
No.
No. I'm trying to decide. You'll see it in a second. You'll get it.
I can't wait till I see it.
Yeah. Okay, one of the shorter ones again, please. It'll start coming together where it makes sense. In fact, I'll do one of them on here so you can kind of get an idea. You know, when you're doing this oaky style, it just kind of...
Do we have another style?
I don't really think we have another style. I think oaky is our chosen style.
You're lucky I got teeth.
Oh my gosh. All right, so what I'm doing is I'm taking a piece of basically that little tiny squared stuff that I put down on the ground here. And what I did before I used something like this is I just took it and then I stapled it. Let me get this other staple out of my way. And I basically used it. So I stapled it on one end and then stapled it to the other side of the other one. I'm just gonna make sure they're up against it as much as possible. And then it gives me a little fudge factor. Ooh, I've got whippy hands. Okay, I'm gonna make those come together. Now eventually, I will put brackets and all that kind of stuff and make these so that they stay together properly. Oops, and it moved. Super special. I meant to do that. These are just the things I do when I'm in a hurry. I just want this project to a point where we can actually use it again, because it's going to get really cold out here and we got a whole bunch of veggies and stuff that aren't going to be doing too good real soon here, because they'll end up dying from the cold. But if I dig them up, whoops, I think I ran out. If I dig them up and put them in here, yep, I ran out, then we could continue growing them. All right, that was a lot of work. I'm really tired, but I've got all the dirt on this side now. which clears me so I can have a nice flat area, and I'll put the rest of the chicken wire across here. It should be wide enough. I'll try to overlap this other area pretty nicely so that way the mice and rats and whatever can't get through the ground and come up between them. Just clearing the doorstep so we can come in here barefoot and not get poked. We like barefoots. Well, at the moment, I'm trying to find a spot where there's no rock. Yeah, it's a good spot. Thank God I found a spot with no rocks finally. Come on. Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe that wasn't such a good spot. Man, the things I gotta do to protect our vegetables. Food supply. Fudge. So we got everything down. I've got these beds ready. We can actually plant some stuff in it. Got to put more dirt in these. Right now I'm taking these little doodads here.
Doodads, those are called stakes.
Yeah. And I'm putting them in here before I put dirt so that the mice can't come in between these two sections.
Oh, nice.
And then I'll put some more or figure out a way to put that all together. Haven't determined exactly yet how I'm going to put it together, but definitely needs to be together. And then we're taking a break. The sun's going down and we are ready to have an adult beverage and watch sunset.
I like every word of that sentence.
And then back in the morning, start putting more dirt, making sure everything's battened down, and start planting stuff. It's gonna be awesome. Hey. Are you ready to see what's inside the greenhouse now?
I'm really anxious to see what's in the greenhouse.
Yeah, it's come out pretty cool. I think you're going to be pretty surprised.
What's with the pots out front here?
Yeah, we got some potatoes growing in there.
You got what?
Yeah, about 3 different kinds.
You got French fries plants?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
All right, this is all you got to do. Since we have the high winds and you never know when they're going to come, we kind of rigged this up a little bit until I can think of a different idea, but bungees are coming in very handy.
That is oaky rigged if I ever saw it.
Yes.
I'm very proud of you.
I got one up here. I got one down low.
That was spectacular oaky rigging. Good job.
And an old golf club stick. But hey, it's working so far. And on those blistering windy days, you know, like you did, we put a couple of garden dirt.
Yep.
A couple of bags of those right up against the door. Kept it right in place.
So you put it like right on the sill or something?
Yeah, I just put it across like long ways, across the whole door.
Yeah.
And man, that was a great idea of yours because it just kept the door shut like it needed to be, because I think you had tried at least one bungee and that wasn't enough.
Yeah, well, clearly, yeah.
So are you ready?
As an engineer, my job is to come up with solutions. So I was like, looking around, what do I have around me? And I'm like, oh, boom, done.
No. You stay out there, little chop tiger.
What the heck?
He's trying to go inside. He wants to walk all over the dirt. It's been a while since Paul's been in here since I set it up. I even moved the wood around a little differently. And things are starting to grow now.
What the heck? Oh, fudge, look at, the lettuce is coming in like crazy.
Yeah, it's all getting huge, right?
Man. Oh, yes. Ooh, that looks yummy.
How do you like I did the pathway?
I like this.
Yeah?
This is nice. This is very high class. Pinky up.
Pinky up? All
Yes.
right, we got some pinky up action.
That's so not me. This is so nice.
I figure you might like it because it's just very neat.
I like the smell.
Yeah, the smell.
Mm.
All right, let's see what we got going on in here.
Look at that. Oh, and the garlic.
Yeah, even garlic. So what I did is I took the bigger area and I actually shifted back instead, because I was going to have this lower half back there and it just didn't lay right.
So the top, like the higher part ends here. It isn't like another step.
Instead of over here. And I think it works
so you got
better.
the step here and then boom, it stays. Okay, got it. Got it.
So I think it works better. But we got the little finger carrots through here. Got a quart can.
See, the finger carrots are pinky up too.
Yeah. Some different lettuce and cabbage and garlic, as he said. Some of those watermelon radish. And I've got it all planted in such a way where The radish should be big enough to eat before the cabbage ever is. And so everything will just kind of keep going away as the cabbage gets bigger and bigger. And then over here, we've got some three types of radish. And I made the little plastic knives into the little signs. So then we got more radish of the watermelon type, some basil. What do we got next? We got...
Oh, have you smelled this?
Oh, it's amazing. It's probably part of what makes it smell so good in here.
That's kind of what I was thinking.
Yeah, it might be part of it. That or the heliotrope right there, which I love the smell of that stuff. It smells like candy.
To me, they just kind of smell like old lady. I don't know.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I think it's been a long time since you smelled them.
Maybe it has.
Up close anyways. We have got some bok choy, some kale, which I know it's not your favorite.
Oh,
but...
yeah. Did I ever tell you?
Okay,
I figured out how to
tell them your recipe for kale.
Okay, I figured out when cooking kale, what you do is you start off with a little bit of butter in the pan first before you put the kale in. That makes it much easier to slide it into the trash.
Yeah. He's not a kale fan.
No.
Okay, well then we got a whole bunch of different types of carrots, those end ones.
Oh, yeah.
They're red carrots, and they are doing like so much better than the other ones.
So those had to be in the raised bed because...
Yeah, so they can get long, because some of them will get probably close to 12 inches long or something like that.
Oh, nice.
And then on the end down there, we've got some different beets and some other thing I can't pronounce, but I thought would be fun to try. And some turnips over there on the end with more beets. But it's coming along. Oh, and I was excited to find out that my echinacea, putting them in here is making them last and not die off, so I don't have to go through the whole getting them to grow again at some point.
You know what echinacea is good for?
Echinacea? Is that what you just said?
You can't eat it.
Yeah, you could put it in teas and stuff, though.
You can't.
So this is what I did with the floor. It just turned out really nice for walking on and made it really nice.
You know what I really like about this? Like all this, the cabbage coming up, it's just so fantastic.
Yeah.
This is great. I love this. This makes me happy.
Yeah. Got some potato action.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's doing really good. You asked
Problem
me
with potatoes, though, you can't tell what's going on.
Yeah.
Because everything happens down under the ground.
That is true. It makes it
You're
a little
always
tough.
guessing. It's like you need a psychic to tell you how your potatoes are doing.
Well, you know what?
What?
We're going to tell them at some point how to tell when they're ready.
Yeah?
Yeah. Yep.
I know when the oil's hot enough to fry them. I can tell you when that is.
Yep, we're all going to learn a bunch of stuff together. Well, that's it. Final tour. I'll show you how it's doing as it goes along. As things start to grow and we're able to eat them. We did, however, we ate 2 of the radishes.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God, they were so good. So there's more of that to come. Now,
awesome.
We have got some, I can't remember the name of it. I have to look at the sticks, but the ones we ate were like this soft, I don't know, like a pink almost.
Yeah, but they were very like fragrant and all that.
Yeah, just so.
Remember what I told you?
Yeah.
You know what goes with radishes?
What?
Tacos.
Yeah, tacos, definitely. But they were white inside, but as you got to where the stem was, it was kind of almost like a pinkish inside even.
But they had marbling too. It was really neat.
Yeah, it was really super cool. And they had almost like this sweetness to them, but you could taste like that little bit of a spicy at the end.
They were perfumey almost.
And we have some purple ones. I've never seen a purple radish before. And then we have some of those, I think they call them breakfast ones or something, where they're half white and half red or something like that.
I would eat tacos for breakfast.
Yeah, all right. So we will give you more updates as this keeps on growing, but it just goes to show you that if you are determined, you can have a greenhouse almost anywhere, right? To grow food any time of the year. So there's always somewhere you can grow your own food and stay healthy. That's what it's all about. We're putting too much garbage in our foods. Don't trust it. Nope. All right, well, thanks for joining us. I hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and we will see you soon. Probably be playing with the chickens next. I'll show you what I do to prep them for not letting mud go inside the house and stuff when the rain comes.
I thought you were telling them to wipe their feet or something.
Yeah. I wish I could teach them that would be great. Super great.
You can potty train them if you can teach them that.
Yeah, put little chicken diapers on them.
All right.
Yeah, let's pick some stuff.